spending his days in jail?
Oh, he's reading, doing a lot of reading. He's able to transport himself to all these different places, like Sweden or Paris or Afghanistan. Through his reading, he gets so engraved, he's actually able to just actually go there instead of staying in such a rotten, horrible place.
Of involuntary manslaughter, a felony, Dr. Murray. How do you plead?
Your Honor, I am an innocent man. I therefore plead not guilty.
What was going through your mind when you're taken into a police station in handcuffs to have a mug shot taken that you know was going to be shown around the world?
They did it to try and belittle me, to try to take away my pride. But I went through the whole system with them, and at the end, I wanted the public to know that I was okay, even though I was hurting.
What happened when they arrested you? What did they do to you?
They were supposed to go in and just check fingerprints and do the whole thing that they do when they take somebody in. They manhandled me very roughly. My shoulder is dislocated, literally.
To give an honest, candid, and revealing look into the private life of one of the world's most successful and controversial celebrities, Michael Jackson. The revelations were explosive. The ratings were enormous. But Michael has claimed that what TV journalist Martin Bashir presented was a twisted and edited construction of scandal and innuendo, not a true representation of the interviews that actually took place. In the next 2 hours, we're going to give you an opportunity unprecedented in the history of television. We're going to show you footage that was never intended to be broadcast.
Tonight, the private video from Michael's own cameras. Cameras that shot the Michael Jackson interview. The footage you were never meant to see.
Here's full knowledge. Michael had his own behind-the-scenes camera documenting the major interviews. The quality of the audio and video may be a bit raw at times, but it will enable you to see and hear the interviews as they actually happen, and will allow you, the viewing audience, to draw your own conclusions. And while Michael Jackson has provided this footage to us, he has absolutely no control over the editorial content of this program. Is Jackson's own documentary cameraman.
Well, I just wanted to clarify that it was not a secret video, because right now they're saying that we were secretly videotaping him, but that's not the truth. Mr. Bashir saw me, hooking up the camera, and everybody saw the camera out there, and we were just rolling it. We usually do documentary on every, things that Mr. Jackson does.
Do you think that your success
has actually made people turn against you?
The bigger the star, the bigger the target. And the more popular I became, the more rumors that were created, none of which were true. I mean, the moment I started breaking the all-time records of the biggest selling albums of all time, they called me weird overnight, strange, wacko. You know, they said I'm a girl, homosexual. He wants to buy the Elephant Man bones. He sleeps in a hyperbaric chamber. None of that stuff is true. All completely made up.
I've seen where you sleep.
All a lie.
I've seen where you sleep, exactly. And it's not a hyperbaric chamber.
I sleep in a bed. I mean, people would be so surprised how normal and simple the way I live.
Today is a relief to break my silence, yet let it be known that I continue to mourn the loss of my dear friend Michael Jackson. Additionally, I could find no words satisfactory to summarize my affection for Michael. For you to have known Michael as closely as I did, you too might have problems adequately describing the relationship. Michael had lots of acquaintances, but he and I knew our relationship was purely one of a true friendship. Over the years of knowing Michael, I became not only a friend and physician, but a sounding board for his personal problems and emotional pains. Despite our relationship and conversations, I am now made aware through recent media reporting that he failed to share with me any problems involving his alleged addictions with medications. Nonetheless, I believe this is not the time to continue demeaning nor assassinating his character in the media. We must remember Michael for the good he has done for society. We must also be conscious that no man, no woman, with the exception of the innocent child, is absolutely free of hidden skeletons. Therefore, the next time you look in the mirror, before passing judgment or condemning someone, take a good look at yourself. And if you are not 100% sure that when scrutinized, no fault could be found, then you may have earned that right to criticize. I pray that you celebrate his life in a positive light for all the good that he has done while on earth, so that his memory will be more celestial. For the media and the court of public opinion, let us not perish in the flood of negative reporting. Maybe some good news might be more rejuvenating than you think. Why not give good news a try and lighten up on Michael for a change? Thank you. For the media and the court of public opinion, let us not perish in the flood of negative reporting. Maybe some good news might be more rejuvenating than you think. Why not give good news a try and lighten up on Michael for a change?